Hey, have you used Gimkit before? Here's a quick tutorial on using this really cool interactive tool. I love it because it's very similar to Kahoot and Quizzes in the sense that you have a question and then multiple choice or even text-based answers. So for example, if I get this question right here, I earn cash. What I like about this is that you can then shop for things to help you. So you have these upgrades right here, which you can upgrade your performance so that you can score more points and beat your classmates. There's the power-ups and other strategies that you can use to help yourself or throw a monkey wrench into your opponent's game. It's a really neat way of adding gamification, strategy, and knowledge as well. And the other thing too is that questions will be asked multiple times so that students will have multiple chances to answer it. So how does it work? Well, let's show you how to create one. So very first thing that you'd want to do is create an account. So you can sign up for an account. The basic is free and it allows you to play live games, have some assignments, have classes, and no advertisements. However, you are limited on the number of kits, a number of edits, audio questions, and even image uploads for questions as well. So there is a pro version and there is a group version if you keep that in mind. So for right now, we're going to focus on the free kit. It is more than enough for your needs right now if you're just trying to experiment with it. And so I'm going to go right here to Google. And when I go into Google, this is my dashboard. So I have this dashboard where my kits are. And my kits are all of my questions put together, or quizzes put together. And so I'm going to create what is called a new kit. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to just say, we'll call it Matt's Kit. And then I can make sure that the language and the subject are selected right there. I'm going to hit next. Next, what I do is I just pick a picture. I can search or I can go ahead and pick a picture just like this. Now, once you get into your kit, you're going to see that you have some options. So you could import questions from a spreadsheet. You could add them from an existing bank. You could create flashcards or you can add a question. Let's show you what types of questions you could add. So you could add a multiple choice or a text-based question. So for example, if I say, what color is the sky? And I'm going to just put down blue, red, green, yellow. Okay, and then what I can also do is I can actually add a photo, and I could add a photo of the sky if I'd like. And now what I can also do is I can check correct answers or uncheck correct answers right here. So let's say for some reason blue wasn't the correct answer, I just check that. If it is the correct answer, I just check it again so that I get a check mark. Now I can hit add. The other thing you can do too is you can actually add a question. So if I do this and I say, what color is a basketball? And I'm going to do a text-based question. And let's say that I know that my students are going to spell orange with a capital letter, or they might do it with a lowercase letter. I can do that. Now, text-based questions are great for math in particular. Heck, you could even put a picture of a math problem on here and then have students solve that. So let me go ahead and hit add. And so another way I could do that is I could create flashcards. I could create my own flashcards right here where I could enter in a question and I can enter in an answer. That's one way to add things. I could go from an existing bank of questions. So let's choose biology questions, and let's say that let's check out this right here, biology. Here are some different questions that I could go through. Let's just do this. Let's use this question. I'm going to hit plus, and it will automatically put those questions in my quiz. Okay, let's say that I'm finished. I'm going to finish my kit. And let's say that I am ready to play. Now there's two different options for playing. There's a live game and then there's the assignment version, which goes at your own pace. So let's go to the live game and show you how that works. So here's my kit. Once again, I can go right here to play. And when I go to play, I'm going to play in classic mode right here. I can also do like a team battle. I could do boss battle. That's a pretty neat tool. I could actually change right here the game goal. I can say it's a race. I can do how many questions are they going to get right, and we'll do like 5 minutes. I can talk about how much cash they're going to start off with. Um, a handicap, so players can't go below $50. So $50 is their max. They can't go below that. I can turn on where they can check their answers if I want. I'm going to turn the music off, and I'm going to turn the clapping feature off. And I'm not going to allow students to join in late. They have to be there right then and there. I can even go through and choose whether I want them to have the ability to use those power-ups where they can add more points or throw curveballs to their classmates. So there's a way to customize this. I'm just going to stick with classic mode, and I'm going to hit continue. Now, when students join, they're going to go to gimkit.com/play. And let me show you what that would look like. Okay, so gimkit.com and then /play. Whoops, spelled that wrong. And it'll take you right here. You're going to put in the game code. So the game code is this right here. It's 99473. So we'll just put that in. And then I'm going to put in my name. And I'm going to hit join. All right. So it gives you some instructions on how to play as a student, and I'm waiting for the teacher to start. I'm the teacher, so I'm going to hit start game. Now, I'm going to see all of my students listed here, and I'm going to see how much cash our class is earning. So what color is a basketball? Well, I'm going to put down the correct answer right here and hit submit. Very good. So I get money. Now I'm going to keep continuing. Let's say it's this. I get it incorrect. I can view the correct answer. Oh, it's called active site. Okay, very good. Which organism doesn't have a cell wall in their cells? Very good. All right, so I'm going to go right here. What color is the sky? Blue. Very good. Now, as I'm earning money, check this out. This was a question that we already had. It's going to give you this question multiple times, and now I can go and shop. So I have $7 to shop for. I can spend money per question, meaning if I get $5, I get $5 per question. I need to buy that for $10. Well, I don't have $10 right now, so I got to go back. I have right here, every dollar in or out gets multiplied, so I can use the multiplier. There's all sorts of different things that I can do. There's this feature right here called power-ups, and there's some things that I can use for certain amounts of money. There's a little bit of strategy involved. Let's say that the game is over. Okay, so I'm going to just stop the game right up here. Very good. I can view a report. It shows you who performed and gives you a first, second, third. There's also the ability to have a report. I can click on that student's name. It'll show me how many correct and incorrect they got. This question was asked twice with 100% accuracy. So this really gives me some insights into my class and also my students. Really good tool if you're trying to use a live game. But what if you don't necessarily want a live game and instead you want students to be able to join in a class type of setting? Well, we have that available for you too. There's this thing called classes. So with classes, what I can do is I can actually create what is called a new class, and there's two different options. So I can create a class with student accounts where students are going to have to sign in with their Google account. If they're under the age of 13, there may need to be some type of guardian verification. So if you have students under the age of 13, you may just want to go right here without class accounts. And I'm going to show you how that works. So I'm going to go ahead and hit class. What you can do is you can type in your class name. So let's say this is period 2 or 3. We're going to give it a color. We're going to go ahead and put the students' names in there. We'll say Matt B, Sue P, Bob G. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit class. Create class. So what it does is it automatically creates a class for me. Here are my students. I can add additional members right down here. Okay. So what you can then do is you can assign this, and this is only for assignments. You can assign students. I'm just going to hit the Gimkit item right up here, and I'm going to create an assignment. where they are going to complete Matt's kit, which we just did. They're going to do it on their own, and they're going to do it, and it's due tomorrow, Wednesday. I'm going to select period 3, and I can change this up if I'd like, but I'm going to go ahead and create that assignment. Okay, now I can send this via a link if I have a Seesaw account. Maybe I'm in Google Meet. Maybe I want to put it on my calendar. I could even post it directly right here to Google Classroom, which I love, where you can go into Google Classroom, you can choose your class. So let's say it's 4th grade, and I can choose to, hey, this is going to be an assignment that students are going to need to complete. I'll just hit go. I'll give it a title. I'll call it, hey, make it a Gimkit assignment. And then I can give instructions. This is the link right here that shows you how to join the assignment. When students click on it, they'll just choose their name, okay? And then they'll hit join, and it'll allow them to get in. So that's one way that they can get into the assignment feature. That's very helpful, especially if you have students under the age of 13. All right, so when you do that, once again, you'll get a report on how students are performing. You can go into the assignment right here to see all of that. You can see student progress right down here as students complete it. So Gimkit, a really easy tool to use. It's great because it can be used on any device, whether you have an iPad, a Chromebook, or a laptop, and it gives you 2 different modes that you can have students participate in. You can do assignments with classes, or you can do live game. To access your kits, you simply go right here. You can play a live game just by pressing this button. You want to create an assignment, you simply go right here. That's the free version of Gimkit. Enjoy, and may your students have a lot of fun too.